Hello, EveryDF, and welcome to week 4 of the NDBL Season 4. See, it's nice, it's essentially week 4, Season 4. Yeah, you'll get it. This week we are going up against the man, the myth, the legend, SirKill and his Dubai Dragon Riders. If you don't know, if you aren't familiar with SirKill, you are in for a treat because they are insanely good at draft. They are the Season 1 champion. They were in the finals of Season 2. They're just an all-round threat. We've played them 3 times, Season 1, 2, and 3, and we've been crushed each and every time. I think they may have 6-0'd us more than once, but hopefully we're good enough to not get 6-0'd. If we get a win this week, it would be insane. They are currently 3-0, as you could probably expect. We are currently 1-2 after picking up a win last week in an incredibly close game, which was a lot of fun, so definitely go check that out. But anyway, yeah, so quick update on this season. As I mentioned before, to get in the playoffs, we're going to need about 5 wins, and we currently have 1, and there are a whopping 7 weeks left, so we need to get 4 wins out of those 7 weeks. After SirKill, which I'm pretty confident we're not going to win, I hate to say it, SirKill is just very, very good, way out of our league. I'm going to try my absolute best. I'm going to try to put up a fight, but we're going to struggle. But the remaining 6 weeks after this, I think it's totally likely and possible that we win every single time. It's going to be difficult. Like, it's going to be really, really difficult. We're going to have to put in a lot of work to win any of those matches because they're all decently good players, but they're players that we've either gotten close to or have beaten in the past, or we've never played before, but I still think we could beat them. Anyway, yeah, because mostly I'm basing off the fact that we lost this season. There are 2 undefeated teams, the Ascended APOMs, who we played week 2, who 6-0'd us, and the Dubai Dragon Riders. I just don't want to get 6-0'd this week, guys. Like, I don't know if my ego could take it. Anyway, let's break down their team quickly. Starting off is one of... When I started draft, I kind of thought, okay, most of my thoughts on Pokemon aren't going to change through this. Draft has made some of my favorite Pokemon, but it's also made quite a few of my least favorite Pokemon ever just playing them. There's things like Toxapex, things like Zygarde 50%, but most of all, without a doubt, the #1 Pokemon I hate battling more than anything is Celesteela. That's their first pick. Actually, I shouldn't say #1 because I really hate battling Toxapex as well. Toxapex and Celesteela, they're joint first for my least favorite Pokemon to fight. I have built as you can see, this team is pretty much built to hurt Celesteela. Bar Diantha and Godkiller, as you can see there, it's not spoilers, you can see them. Everything on my team has a way to kill Celesteela. Even Diantha is carrying Mystical Fire. Celesteela is only weak to Fire and Electric types, and I am carrying Fire and Electric type moves on most of my team this week. They also have Mega Venusaur, who is very good at dealing with electric types. Grass Poison type, incredibly bulky, very good setup mon. They have a Rotom Wash. A Rotom Wash, I'm pretty sure, is the mon that they 6-0'd finals season 1, and Rotom Wash was, I think, the only Pokemon of theirs that ever hit the field. It came in and it swept the opposing team. That just gives you an idea how insane this Pokemon is, and it can be. It does have a weakness to Grass, so we are bringing Dex this week, because Dex is very good against... Well, Dex is a good Grass type. They have Incineroar, Fire, Dark, very solid Pokemon, can hit quite hard. Not very many weaknesses, which is nice, because Fire cancels out the Fairy type weakness, and Dark doesn't really cancel out any of Fire's weaknesses. Dark is not doing well there. They have Taillow. Taillow is normally a Pokemon that's overlooked in draft quite a bit, but it's actually very, very solid. It's very, very fast with base 125 speed, which outspeeds most of it, if not all of my team. I think Excelgor is the only one on my team that outspeeds Taillow. So very solid. Boom Burst can hit really hard. It's got a very decent special attack stat. They have Lycanroc Midnight. I love this Pokemon so much. I'm scared of it though. It can be really, really fast. It can hit really, really hard. Actually, it's not that fast, it's only base 82 speed, so I'm wrong. But it can hit quite hard, and has access to Accelerock. Garchomp, very terrifying tier 1 dragon ground type, one of the best dragon types in the format. We aren't bringing... Oh no, we are bringing our dragon type this week. For some reason I thought we weren't, but we are. Don't worry. Dracozolt is here. But Dracozolt is not very good against Garchomp. Yeah, under any circumstances. Silvally is coming. Silvally is terrifying because it can run any typing, so you can't really do too much to predict it, and it can just run normal type and be insanely bulky. Cofagrigus, another very bulky Pokemon, very good with like toxic and stuff, and messing up the opposing team. Hariyama, very solid fighting type, you can't burn it because it has guts. And finally, Rapidash Galar. I think looking at their doc, they have brought every single Pokemon to at least 1 week apart from Lycanroc, Midnight, and Hariyama, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come this week. Their Z-Move users are not listed on the doc at all. 1 sec, I'm just going to check that. It should be in draft picks. 1 sec. Garchomp and Rapidash Galarian is their Z users. Garchomp and Rapidash. Okay, that's their team. Now time to break down ours. First of all, Never Was, the Drake result did not come last week and we got our first win. That does not mean Never Was is a bad luck charm at all. Never Was is amazing. Oricorio isn't coming this week, and Oricorio like hard carried us all of last week. I really wanted to bring Fire Oricorio again just because it's really good against Celesteela and Venusaur, but it's just the rest of their team deal with it really well. But Oricorio is so good, and Oricorio isn't even coming this week, and I'm singing its praises. Dracozolt is running AV this week with Sandrush. I decided not to run Choice Scarf because Sandrush set we are running max speed with Adamant. In Sandrush, we are insanely fast. I'm pretty sure we outspeed Garchomp unless it's Choice Scarfed. I actually think I want to move that to... do I want to move it to a plus speed nature? No, I don't think so. I am going to just in case. Plus speed minus special attack. Where is that? Jolly. I think Jolly's a better set just because it makes us a little bit faster. And it should mean we can outspeed that Garchomp. Running Outrage for the Garchomp, Bolt Beak for most of their team to be very fast against, especially that Celesteela. Earthquake is there for the Incineroar and Lycanroc. And finally, Iron-Tail is there for the Rapidash and the Venusaur. Next up is Diantha. Diantha is a very good Pokemon this week. It's very bulky. As you can see, we're running a bulky set with, we're not running a very fast set, we're running a bulky. This thing is meant to sit in there and take hits, because we're on max HP. We also have max special attack, because this thing needs to hurt them. Hyper Voice is there, of course, as our main move. I decided not to bring Psychic this week, because nothing on their team is weak to, Psychic type set isn't Mega Venusaur, and I have Mystical Fire for that. And Mystical Fire also works against Celesteela, and that's the main thing I want to hurt. Focus Blast is there for the Incineroar, the Garchomp, and the mostly the Incineroar. That's what Focus Blast is here for. Finally, Calm Mind, because setting up under any circumstances is always great, apart from Leech Seed from Venusaur or Celesteela. Sorry if you can hear sirens. Next up is Godkiller. Godkiller was really the only member of our team last week who didn't really do very much, but that doesn't mean they're not going to do a lot this week. Because Godkiller is here to set up that Sand Stream. Actually, do I want to run? I think I do want to run a Violet. Sand Stream is going to run for about 4 times, which gives Never Was time to just wreck something. Do I want to run Soft Sand? I'm just rethinking this now. Do I want to run Soft Sand? Because running a very bulky set just naturally. What's our defense and stats? Base 78, yeah, that's not very bulky. I'm going to keep running the Violet. Sandstream hopefully will give us enough speed to just do some... will give Never Was time to just wreck something. Also running Scorching Sands, because burning things like that Garchomp, that Lycanroc, most of their team I would love to burn, especially that Celesteela and Venusaur. I do not want to burn Hariyama. I'm also running Body Slam, because paralyzing things are nice. Slack Off to heal up. Stealth Rocks, because you're setting those up would be very nice. Next up is Brandine. Brandine is running Fire Emblem Z this week. The reason is I don't want a nuke. I want something that can nuke something hard. They have a lot of fire resistances. Rotom, Incineroar, Garchomp, and Lycanroc, and they might run a fire resisting Silvally. However, it would still be nice to... If they go into Garchomp, we can Will-O-Wisp. Actually, we do not take a hit from Garchomp under any circumstances. We're very slow. I don't think I want Flame Charge there. I don't know why Flame Charge is... I'm pretty sure that isn't what I wanted. I'm going to change that into Just looking through this now. They don't have any ways to set up. It shouldn't say Flame Charge. I'm gonna say Taunt because taunting that Celesteela could be really nice. We're still learning that Fire EMZ. Changing up those stats a little bit. It's not an ODF game unless I change things during Team Builder. Yeah, so much more bulky set, slightly faster. Will-O-Wisping is nice. I think I want to fire off that I'm gonna change this a little bit. I'm gonna run like +4 special defense than the rest. I want to hit really hard with Fire EMZ. Running Flash Fire for the Incineroar. Sorry about changing all that. Should have checked that earlier. Next up is Dex. Dex is running Life Orb this week with Default in case they do want to set up Stealth Rocks or Spikes or anything. We do not have a grounded Poison type. So we have Levitate though, so if they want to set up Stealth Rocks, Dex can come in on that. Or Toxic Spikes. I'm pretty sure Toxic Spikes are ignored by Levitate. I hope so. Leaf Storm is there for the Rotom Wash. This is it's going to be Rotom versus Rotom, but it's also there for the Lycanroc. Running Toxic because Toxicing a lot of their team would be very nice. Volt Switched, getting in and out, especially against that Celesteela, is great. And yeah, that's it. That's really the set. Running very fast Mon with so they got to run. Most of their team doesn't outspeed us. You don't normally run Max Speed Rotom Wash, but they might. You can't say anything for certain against SirKill. Next up is Endo. Endo's running Choice Band this week instead of their regular Choice Scarf. The reason is I just want this thing to hit hard. First of all is Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash is obviously there for the Garchomp. Our base speed is 317, so Garchomp at max speed does in fact outspeed us. I'm changing to Choice Scarf. I need to outspeed that Garchomp. I can't not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to redo this whole team. Anyway, yeah, Choice Scarf is there to outspeed the Garchomp. So unless they're on Choice Scarf, we're faster than it. Flare Blitz is there for the Venusaur and Celesteela. U-Turn is there to get in and out really quickly. And finally, Earthquake is there for the Incineroar and Lycanroc. Anyway, that's our team. Sorry I changed quite a bit of it during that. I'm hoping this team is going to do really well this week. I just don't want to get 6-0'd. We can get 1 KO, that would be great. Anyway, yeah. This team build has been a lot longer and I'm going to do a few changes quickly. So thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all in the match. Let's fly Flygons. Okay, we're in the match. It's a scary team we're looking at, but you know what? We've faced scarier. Probably not. Hariyama, Garchomp, Silvally, we don't know what though. Venusaur, Celesteela, and Incineroar. Everything I did not want to come. Okay, this is fine. I think Venusaur or Garchomp are both likely lead, so I kind of want to lead with Endo, because Endo being so fast, we'd outspeed most of their team, and we can just U-turn out. SirKill loves putting people into that vortex, like U-turn, flip turn and stuff, but they don't have a whole lot of U-turnings past Parting Shot, Incineroar, and Silvally's Parting Shot as well, so I'm going to go into Endo. Do I get the prediction right? I do not. Okay. I think this thing is... I think I'm going to U-turn out into Diantha just straight away. This thing might just go for a Fake Out here. So I think I'm going to make the hard switch into Diantha instead of U-turning, because I don't want to be faked out. Predicted. Okay. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, they are going to burn. Okay, so... Hariyama tank versus Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir, Diantha. This thing's Fake Out did... Fake Out... So this thing isn't really that much into attack, because its Fake Out should... I mean, no. Yeah, its Fake Out should have done more. Mega Evolve, I'm going to make sure I click that, and I'm just going to go straight for the Hyper Voice. Yeah. I could just Mystical Fire here, but Mystical Fire only does about 10% to this thing, and most it does is like Stone Edge for like 52% to us. But it is burned. Guts and burned. Okay, Stone Edge will do like 78%, but we still take it, and Hyper Voice might knock it out. Okay, they are going to go into Celesteela here. Okay, I've wasted about 20% of Celesteela and it is leftovers. Okay, time to see if we can kill this thing. Okay, so Celesteela, this thing is a very bulky set because we only get about 20% to it. Celesteela, defensive. Yeah, Heavy Slam just destroys us. But it doesn't destroy Brandine. I'm quickly gonna go into Showdown. Yeah. Showdown, Team Builder, just select a format. I'm doing this so I can Uber's Celesteela. Does Celesteela get a ground type move? No. It gets Earthquake. But those are all physical moves. I'm gonna go into Brandine here. Or do I go into Dex? Actually, I'm gonna go into Dex. Because then I can Volt Switch. Or, actually, thinking this through, let's see how much will Dex do. So, Rotom, Mo, Dex. Volt Switch is like 54%, and Heavy Slam isn't going to do that much to us. Okay. They're probably calculating about what kind of set we are with that move there. Okay. We're gonna go into Rotom, and they are going to Earthquake, we Levitate, and are immune. Nice. Okay. I think they're probably predicting the Volt Switch here, or an Electric type move. So they're probably gonna go into Garchomp. Do I want to Toxic that Garchomp? Because Volt Switch isn't going to knock it out. And Volt Switch won't do anything. I'm going to make the play and I'm going to Toxic Garchomp. They go into Incineroar and Incineroar is going to get Toxic. Nice, okay. 240. We should outspeed this thing. I'm going to Volt Switch into Brandine without my Flash Fire. They're going to U-turn out, okay. But we did manage to Toxic an Incineroar, which is very nice. I don't know. They're probably going to go into Garchomp here if I had to guess. Yeah. Okay, so this thing's way fast and it's definitely going to fire off an Earthquake. Like, no doubt. No doubt at all. So I'm going to go into Dex. Because Dex can at least... this thing is very scary. Garchomp. I don't want it to Swords Dance against us. First of all, how much can he try and do, theoretically? I mean, Earth Power does like 37%, but Earthquake kills us twice over. Rotom, Dex set. Leaf Storm does like 89%. So I'm going to go into Rotom here. Earthquake, we predict them again, nice. So, do I just Leaf Storm? And then I can Volt Switch out on anything, and Leaf Storm does a huge amount to this Garchomp. Yeah, I'm just going to Leaf Storm. I get to just Leaf Storm something for free here. They might be running Scarf Garchomp, but something has to take a Leaf Storm now, and nothing on their team wants to, apart from that Celesteela and that Incineroar. Celesteela takes it, which is fine. Probably the most likely situation, but then I can just Volt Switch out into something else. Do I know anything about the Celesteela? I know it has Earthquake. So I know at least two of their team has Earthquake, so Brandine is going to struggle in this match. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and miss that Leaf Storm. Okay, not great. So, this is fine though, because Leaf Storm would not have done very much to a regular old Venusaur, right? We're done 20% max, so yeah. I'm just going to Volt Switch out into Brandine here, I think. I think that's my best play. They're gonna Mega. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that they don't go for a ground type move. Could I go into... I don't want to go into Gold Color because then I can just Giga Drain. I could go into Diantha here. That could be an option, or I could go into Brandine. I'm worried here. I feel like Brandine is the best choice here. To take a Sludge Bomb. Don't go for a ground type move. We actually took that. Well done, Brandine. 190. I don't know if we outspeed this thing or not. I'm gonna fire off the Z move. 284. How often do you don't normally run like... Nope. Actually, well, we don't. They're not a Okay, so Mega, Venusaur, defensive. Brandine should outspeed. No, Brandine doesn't even outspeed that, which isn't great. Okay, so I'm just gonna fire it off because Brandine is just so useless in this match because so many their team is running good moves against us. Why not? What does the Will-O-Wisp do? It only has 85% accuracy and it buffs our attack by 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna Inferno Overdrive. They're gonna have power speed. Okay, I kind of knew that was happening. So I'm gonna go into Endo here. Endo can just Icicle Crash something. I know Endo can Flare Blitz. Yeah, we can just Flare Blitz now. Nothing on their team wants to take that apart from that Garchomp. And Garchomp doesn't want to switch in against an Ice type move. I'm missing Flare Blitz. Go into the Celesteela. Silvally Water. Okay. Okay, into Dex we go. They're gonna U-turn. Okay, yeah. Should have seen that one coming. Into Hariyama. Okay, Hariyama's definitely gonna fake out here. Base speed 218. We could go into Gardevoir, take the fake out, and then Hyper Voice again. What did they do against Gardevoir last time? Switch that into Celesteela. They don't know that I have Hyper Voice. I have Mystical Fire, I mean. I'm gonna do that. Yep, fake out. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Mystical Fire here. And they're just gonna Bullet Punch and knock us out. Okay, not great. Not great at all. I'm gonna set up my rocks with Gold Killer. Set up their sand. I'm gonna go for the rocks now. Just so I can whittle down things like that. Incineroar. Yeah, they're gonna go into Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is gonna start getting whittled down. 284. So, do I go for a Scorching Sands just to see if I can burn it? I'm gonna try to burn it with Scorching Sands. Then a Sludge Bomb, that's not gonna do very much to us. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Okay, no. I'm just gonna go for that again. They might not even be carrying a Grass type move. There goes Endo. Okay, so we have 2 more turns of Sandstorm. I think we're gonna get 6-0 again, aren't we? I think Dracozold's our best option here. Dracozold never was set. Wow, we do nothing to this Venusaur. Okay, I've got to go into Endo here. I'm gonna go into Endo and U-turn. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. We're gonna get 6-0'd within 15 minutes. Nice. So we're gonna U-turn out here on whatever they decide to switch into. They decide to stay in. Okay, I'm gonna go into Neverwas. So we have that 1 turn of Sandstorm. They're gonna Giga Drain, not gonna do very much to us. Iron Tail. So what does the most of this thing? Outrage. See, I think I'm just gonna go into Outrage because they don't have a fairy type. A little bit. We actually take that. Special defense is lowered. Oh, we've got Outrage again. Yep, Interstellar Sealer, who's going to take a little bit of rocks. How many times we locked into Outrage for? Another one. Okay, we go down here. Unless some miracle happens. So I'm not talking. I'm just trying to think if there's any way out of this, but I just don't. SirKill is an incredible player, as I've already mentioned. Although being... Thanks for that. Being 6-0 twice sucks. It really, really sucks. I'm gonna Bolt Beak now. See if that does anything. Oh, we're just gonna hit ourselves in Confusion. Nice. I mean, I'm going to Outrage just in case, but it's probably going to outspeed us. Dragon Claw, yep, down we go. Okay, I'm going to go into Endo now. And I am going to... I'm missing an Icicle Crash. Yeah. I knew they were going to go into Silver Valley there. How much is this going to do? 21%. I mean, I think they're going to U-turn. And I think we take it. So I'm just going to Icicle Crash again, so something's got to take a Choice Scarfed Icicle Crash. Oh no, they're just going to stay in? Flinch? No. Hariyama, I swear Hariyama was lower. No, that's Venusaur. Because they're going to fake out, so I'm going to go into Dex here to take the fake out. Slightly better. Dex does not take that fake out very well. Okay. Guess Darmanitan, and I'm just gonna lock myself. What's the most I can do here? I think I just go down in a Blaze of Glory, Flare Blitzing. No, we're just gonna go straight down. 6-0'd again! Let's go! GG to SirKill. Well played, a fun game as always. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, the upcoming weeks we can get a few more wins and still barely make it into playoffs. We've definitely had our hardest matches already. We've gone against the number 1 and number 2 undefeated seeds of the league. We can do this for the final 6 weeks of the season. We can get 4 wins. I know we can. Just SirKill is a mulligan. You're always going to lose against him. I don't think we're ever going to be able to beat. I would love to, but I very much doubt it. So anyway, I will see you all next week for week 5 against the Joke Dittos. Hopefully we can pick up a win against them and keep our playoff chances alive. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a dog-tastic day. I will see you all in the next one, and ODF out. Goodbye.